All right. All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kadash. Honors to those I've learned from. Double honors to their teachers. And shalom to those of Yasharallah, seeking the truth, seeking righteousness, and hoping for edification. All right. This one will be called No Association. And that's what it is, man. You take a look at this guy now. He thinks himself the king of the world. They call him the Orange Man, but we know he paints himself orange to cover up that red skin he got. He don't like looking red. He don't like that. And we know that skin, that redness, is passed down from his predecessor, Cain, for the nation of Edom in the regeneration was previously the nation of Cain, the Canaanites. Well, not the Canaanites of the Bible, but Cain. You know, their seed line they're the seed line of Cain, and they're regenerated as Esau. Yep. And if you look at them, they're red. But if you look in the Bible and have a description of the son, Yahushai, he said his skin was as burnt brass. Now, he couldn't explain to you and say he's going to be black and he was going to live in America and he was going to be a slave. You can't say that in the Bible. They had to describe to you in terms that were passed down through the years, through millennium, through generations. We all know what brass is. Burnt brass, we know what burnt brass is. We know who has the skin tone of burnt brass, not some Middle Eastern Ishmaelite, Moroccan or anything, or Palestinian. No, or present day Palestinian. Their skin would be dark like burnt brass. Like the Negroes, the ones that were put on cargo slave ships and transported from the east to the west. The entire world knows about that incident, about that horrible situation that came upon the nation of people. So let's just go, but we're going to go straight up. Let's start with the word association. Association, we're going to use definition number 2, is a connection or cooperative link between people or organizations. And it all came down to that mark. When the Most High put that mark on that boy Cain for being a murderer, he cut all association with him. He was a bastard, you know. He looked completely different from him. He said, I don't want nobody to mistaken me for him. All right. See, in Esau's mind, this whole thing's about a mark. It all comes down, and you see in the end days what they trying to do, put that mark. They got a new mark they trying to put on Jacob. That mark is for Jacob mainly. Okay. It's all about that mark, and he can't get over that mark, man. It's all been about that mark to him. Why is everyone else got that dark skin and he's sitting over here with that red skin? You know what I'm saying? So we're going to do Genesis 4 and 15 and get more into that mark. Is it 4 and 15? Genesis 4 and 15. And the Lord, which is in capital letters, all capital letters, so that's, and Yahweh Bashem Yahushai said unto him, therefore, whosoever slayeth Cain, vengeance shall be taken upon him sevenfold. And Yahweh Bashem Yahushai set a mark upon Cain, lest any finding him should kill him. So he set that mark upon him. That mark let everybody know who this guy was. And that mark was a mark of leprosy. He removed his color from him. And that's all. Look, when the so-called slaves, Negroes, got to America, which we know the natives are already here, and they had swarthy skin also. What did Esau label them? 3/5 of the person, right? It took 5 of them to make 3 people. So, because Esau's greedy, the South Carolinians, their population wasn't as high as like New York. So they wanted in order to have a certain amount of representation in Congress, you had to have it was all about population. So their greed can never get over them. They had to include the slaves, but of course, the people like, well, they can't be like us. So they made it. They said, look, we'll do it like this: 5 of them slaves equal 3 people. So that's how they were able to get their representation in Congress, right? So he labeled us 3/5 of a person. Then he went, and for some reason, these Negroes in America now can't get over it. Your captor, the guy that took everything you owned and made you a slave and worked you to death for free, he labeled you black. And guess what he labeled himself? White. Okay, goes back to that mark again. We back on that mark, right? So how is this dude going to be white and I'm going to be black? Isn't that strange? I mean, it's 400 or 500 years later. Can't we get over that? Can't we see that this nigga's lying about something? How does your genealogy or your ethnicity determine upon the color of your skin? See, he can't get over that mark. He just can't get over it. So he labeled you black, labeled himself white when he's really red and you're brown. And you got to deal with it. But now it's time. I know we couldn't read and write before. It took us 3 years of being illiterate to finally get to the stage we're in. So we got to understand now. Look, the printing press has been, we're way past the printing press. We got the internet now. It's time for us to, listen to the men. And of course, don't try to read the Bible and understand by yourself. We got the men of the prophets that's constantly bringing out this word. They're on the highways and the hedges. They're on the street corners, in the sackcloth, breaking down the Bible. This dude is not white. He's red. Cain's been right in front of you the whole time. Esau's been in front of you the whole time. He deceived the nation, Renaissance, the rebirth. He went out and deceived the nations, making them think that he's the chosen, when he's actually the wicked. All right. Let's look at Jeremiah 49. Jeremiah 49:10. He said, but I have made Esau bare. I've uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, and his brethren, and his neighbors, and he is not. So all of it, everything about him is done. He can't look to his cousin. He can't look to nobody to bring back that massive, bring that strong Edomite back. They're done, okay? They got this dude Pete Hegseth up in there talking about he's here to bring back the warrior to America. It's not happening, man. It's not happening. Feminism and Bill Gates and Hillary Clinton done took care of that in a generation. In one generation, feminism, well, they've been out since the 60s, so we'll give them about 3 generations. Hillary, she been out for about a generation. Bill, he's been pushing it since like the early 90s. That's about, they done destroyed everything masculine about you, man. And they were showing a video of what you had to do in gym class in the 60s, man. They were running around with shirts off, doing dips. I mean, they were doing pull-ups, running up the wall with the ropes, man. They got people now. When I was gym class, they could write a note saying, my doctor said I don't have to do gym. You know what I'm saying? These people they're on all type of antidepressants. They don't have to. They pretty much took By now, they don't took Jim out of the schools. So you ain't bringing this thing back. This thing is done. His seed is spoiled. This the only thing this dude want to do is sniff on some little boy butt, and then he think he gonna find a woman and bring back a nice strong man out. No, it's over for you, man. This thing's done. Your seed is spoiled. You're not reproducing. Everyone that's drank of your wine, Western nations, they're not reproducing. Who drank of your wine? South Korea, Japan, they're not reproducing. China look like they're having a population crisis now. So anyone that's fucking with you is having problems, man. Big problems. Because one of the major blessings that Yahweh Hashem put on humanity was be fruitful and multiply. And this dude don't even know what a woman is. So how are you gonna multiply? He over here spreading his seed and doodle holes. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna get too far like that, man. You're gonna be in the situation you're in now. All right, let's go to Genesis 25 and 23. And the Lord said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb, and 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels. And the one people shall be stronger than the other, and the elder shall serve the younger. So do it again. The Lord said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb, and 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels. And one people shall be stronger than the other, and the elder shall serve the younger. So look, these 2 nations that came out, Jacob and Esau, they're 2 totally different people. One is the chosen seed line, and the other one, the holiness of the holy wants no association with him. This dude's nasty. He's a murderer. He's a thief. He's a liar. He's a cheat. He's a sodomite. He's a feminist. His music is garbage. You know, Black Man started heavy metal, but then this dude turned goth with it. You know, straight devil with it. He's an idol worshiper, paganism. I mean, the Most High has what, hair like wool, brass skin. He's just completely just pale. He ain't got it, man. He weak. In his own kingdom, this dude can't even win a 100-meter dash. In his own kingdom, he's not the strongest. When it's time for the bodybuilders, Mr. Olympia, they ain't spraying them down orange. They spraying them down brown. You know, they try to making them look like they got some skin tone in them. You know, put some darkness on them. You know what I'm saying? Everything about him is weak. If he want to get some masculinity, he got to somehow pull it from Jake. Like they say, the first cowboys were Jakes, which you can pretty much tell by the word boy being at the end. Who were the ones that were running the ranch hands? The black men, but they want to call them boys. You know, they were roping them stairs. They probably used to watch. They was like, damn, that nigga can rope that stair. Ride the horse. They gave that what they say? Give a nigga a rope, he want to be a cowboy, right? They had to give him a hat. Man, they were just, you know, they were on the, man, that woman was probably watching that boy, little old Leroy battling that horse, you know. So, you know, Esau got mad. He's like, well, I'm going to be the cowboy now. Yeah, so that's what's been going on here, man. So we're 2 manner of people. One, the Most High ain't got there's no way you're going to mistaken the Most High people for the wicked people, the wicked. Them Amalekites, ain't no way in the world, and I mean no way in the world, they're the chosen people. Look at them. These people are completely strange. You know what I'm saying? I grew up around these people. Been to their bar mitzvahs and, you know, seen them eat their dainties. I mean, they eat differently. That lox and bagel and the gefilte fish and, I mean, they funny now. I mean, they funny, they cool and everything when you don't know what's really going on, but they strange. You know what I'm saying? But hey, they live their life. They enjoyed the fatness of the land. Now it's time to, it's over, man. He gave you everything, man. He gave it to you. Cause believe you ain't do it. You ain't strong enough to do this, man. You can't get this with you ain't big like that. You can't put this whole earth in a headlock and take it down like that. You ain't got it like that, man. This thing was given to you, man. And he gave you everything. He get everything he said you was gonna get. You got it. It's time to give it up now, man. I hope you enjoyed it. Cause ain't nothing good no more. It's time to pass the reins over. But you ain't gonna do that. So guess what? It's going to be taken from you. All right, let's go to Hebrews 12 and 16. Run it up there. Because we got to know, this the dude, man. Hebrews 12 and 16. Lest there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau, who for one morsel of meat sold his birthright. Ain't nothing worse than you, man. Nothing worse than you, man. You could have had it all, man. You could have had the strength, the beauty. You could have had the tall, dark, and handsome. But you chose to be red and bloody. Hey, hey, ooh, hey. The Most High set up that way, man. Ain't no way around it, man. You're profane. You're outside of the temple. And guess what? It says the Most High doesn't dwell in temples built by man. He dwells in his people. He possesses us. You're possessed by wickedness. We're possessed by righteousness, okay? So, end it off there, man. This is what's going on in Esau land. Look, I deeply worry about these kids. Truth about YouTube couple and trans daughter they're accused of exploiting. This is how they want to raise their kids, man. Your seed's spoiled, man. It's over for you, man. There's nothing good anymore. I mean, look, they got nice clothes. Like they probably live in a nice neighborhood. They eating good, but the wine that you're drinking, man, is just wickedness. There's nothing left there. It's time for you to go, man. It's time for you to pack your bags and turn it over to the real ones. Look at them. Tragic secret hints and motives for royal suicide. They're not happy here. No one can be happy under this situation. It's time to turn it over. It's time for the righteous to rule. This place has been beaten down enough like her. I mean, she got the brakes beat off of her. What, Epstein, sex slave, Virginia Giuffre suicide note that will haunt Prince Andrew. That's what these guys are doing, man. Sex slaves. These are the world. These are your leaders. These are the people that's supposed to be smart, educated, wise, know the ins and outs of everything. They're just doing the filthiest things. These are how they treat the woman they're supposed to be protecting. Look at her. Beat the brakes of her. Apparently she suicided herself. Who knows about that? We're going to end it right there. Esau, the Most High wants no association with you. You're wicked, you're gross, you're disgusting. You don't look like him. You don't act like him, and you're not him. You're not his people. You've been rejected. So all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kakadash. Honor to those I've learned from. Double honor to their teachers. And shalom to those of Yasharal seeking the truth, seeking righteousness, and hoping for edification.